Oh, hi guys. Please ignore everything right now. Today is Saturday. I've just taken a shower. I feel really nice and refreshed, put some perfume on. I lit my candles whilst I was in the shower. Also, I really don't like noise when I'm in the shower. Like, I don't mind if I'm taking a bath. I'll watch like a series on my laptop on the side. But when I'm in the shower, I really like it to be dark and quiet. Today's gonna be a nice self-care day. I'm literally about to edit my birthday vlog so you guys can see it. It should be out now because this vlog is gonna be scheduled after my birthday / maintenance vlog. But yeah, I had a lovely birthday. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. I'll leave it up in the cards. But right now it's time to do a bit of self-care. My skin is literally so dry because I've just exfoliated it. So let's put it on together. This is the Garnier Moisture Bomb Sheet Mask. I feel like I haven't done a good self-care in a while. I've actually got a cup of tea right now. This is chamomile tea. Anyway, let's put on this mask. This is the mask that I'm using. I'm going to leave it on for 15 minutes. Also, don't mind my hair. I have those heatless curlers on. I just put this headband on top because my edges are crazy right now. Obviously, it's a sewing. This sewing is just moving backwards. But anyway, what to catch you up on? Life in general. Life is alright, you know. Yesterday I was going through it, but today I feel good. I think it's really important to remember to only control the things that are within your control. I'm one of those people who actually just feel better after complaining. After I complain, I have to tell myself, okay, do something about it. Because if I'm just complaining, I feel like that becomes an area of focus within my life. And if nothing changes, then I'll just be in a bad mood. So I need to make these changes, you know. One sec. Oh my god, it's freezing. I put it in the fridge for a little bit. Oh my god, it's absolutely freezing. Nice though. Oh, that's lovely. And the hot tea is gonna make sure it melts in my face. But yeah, I have been 25 for like 2 weeks now. A lot of people say when you turn 25, your prefrontal cortex is fully developed, and I honestly feel like I can feel these changes. I'm just thinking a lot about things. I've been thinking about my fertility. I've been thinking about my younger self. Like the other day I was thinking about how I moved to London when I was 18 for university to study music. I didn't have any friends. My family weren't living here with me. And if someone told me to do that now, at 25 years old, I'd be like, no way. It doesn't mean that I wasn't scared. I was so scared back then. I had no idea what I was doing. It was nerve-wracking, it was so scary, but it's a change that I needed. I'm exactly the woman I am because of that 18-year-old me. It's because of the little girl I once was who had all these wishes and dreams. I've always been someone with a huge imagination, and I think that as I've grown older, although there are people around me who are pessimistic, and I don't mean like close circle, I mean like just in general, you can bump into strangers, they'll say stuff to you. There are people who are more logical and aren't dreamers. All their dreams have been crushed, and that energy is contagious, and you can easily become a person who was once ambitious or once had big dreams. You can turn around one day and be like, well, what's the point? And I have these moments all the time as well, but I think I always remember why I'm doing what I'm doing and what the goal is. I think refining success to me is one of the key things I've really been thinking about the older I get. What does success mean to you? If I was to ask my teenage self, what does success mean? I would say success means, you know, getting good grades in school, going to the university of my choice, finishing my homework. It could mean wanting to move to London one day. Those are little ideas of what success meant then. Have I achieved all of those things? Yes. Okay, let's ask my 18-year-old self or 17-year-old self, what does success mean to you? Success is finishing my A-levels. I would say success is, you know, finally picking what university I want to go to. Success is finding accommodation in London. Those are the things that would really stress me out back then. Have I achieved all those things? Yes. If you were to ask 22-year-old me, what is success to you? When I was 22, I was literally down bad. I was so depressed, you know. I would say success is finding a group of friends who I can trust again. I would say success is building up the courage to go to therapy. I would say success is finding a stable job where I'm happy rather than doing loads of freelancing bits here and there. Like, if you ask me, sitting here right now, 25-year-old me, what does success mean to you? I'll tell you. Success is making it through the day. Success is being able to take criticism with a pinch of salt. I would say success is living up to the intention that I set for myself. So, you know, the definition of success changes all the time. And I think we often forget to sit there and pat ourselves on the back and think about how far we've come in life. I've been experiencing so many emotions. My mother brought me into this world when she was 25 years old. For me to be that age is crazy. For me to have these thoughts of like, do I want kids one day? But as having those thoughts is thinking, you know, if I do want kids, I plan to have them within the next 5 to 8 years. Girl, that's too soon. No, I'm 25. Oh my god, this is so scary. Do I want kids? You know, it changes every day. People ask me all the time, do you want kids? I'm like, I love children. I feel like I'm the fun auntie. But I don't know. I don't know where life's going to take me. I'm not thinking about it anytime soon because I literally cannot afford it. I can't even afford to take care of me, let alone buy diapers and baby milk. Girl. At the same time, I believe I have what it takes to handle any blessing or challenge that life throws my way. Please, Lord, do not interpret that the wrong way. I do not want children right now. Thank you. Amen. Another thing, friendships. My friendships within my early 20s, wow, it was a roller coaster. I think if I could go back in time, I would tell myself, just enjoy the moment. Don't overthink things, stand up for yourself. If people are being nasty, don't be around them. But just cherish the moments and the memories. I think when I look back now, my early 20s, I think being at uni was a massive thing that brought a lot of people together. You'd have a friend, you'd have a mutual friend, you'd have a friend, and then you'd meet all together. It'd be such a good time. You'd really expand your network. And I think a lot of the people that I met, even on random nights out, they've kind of come back into my life in a closer way, getting to know each other one-on-one. This could be at a music event, like a gig. It could be, you know, through my boyfriend. It could be friends I've made for uni. It could be friends or friends I've made from work. I think one thing that I really had no idea about is London is a small world. Like, I think moving into London, you have this idea of like, oh my god, it's huge. That's how it felt. It felt massive. I used to feel like a tiny ant. I used to feel like, you know, everyone was in the rat race and I just felt like an observer, like, what? Like, I'm gonna get stamped on. I feel like Ratatouille, like in the kitchen scene. I don't know what I'm doing. But now I feel like, we're talking about Ratatouille, I feel like I'm sat on top of Linguini's head and I'm pulling the strings of my life. That is what I feel like now. Back then I didn't know. Back then I was still trying to find the ingredients to life. But even last Sunday I went to like this gaming event and I bumped into one of my old co-workers and I haven't seen him in a year. And I was like, oh my god, like, how have you been? We had a nice catch up. It felt like nothing changed, but so much has changed. But I'm so glad that I didn't burn that bridge. And we hadn't really been in contact since I left, but it just felt like we were working again together the day before, you know. I think just growing up in general is so wild. I think the wildest thing that I found in my early 20s is the fact that you have to parent yourself. And parenting yourself can mean something different to everyone. Parenting yourself, I like to define it as setting up your own rules for yourself as though you are your parent. This can be whether your parents are still around or they're not. This term can still apply to you. It's the little things. It's the setting your own curfews. It's the, I'm gonna get the Uber home because I've got work tomorrow morning. But it's also the, I'm gonna stay out late because I'm young and I want to have fun. You get to pick these little choices, and that is what life is. It's a bunch of decisions. It's something that I have enjoyed a lot, is having the autonomy over my life and responsibility for myself. But it's also something, it is also something that I found quite daunting. Hi everyone, good morning. I'm gonna run some errands today. I've got this massive H&M box to take to the post office. I just bought some bits for autumn and I hated everything. It was a leather black jacket, a burgundy scarf, a brown bag, and some black Chelsea boots. I'm gonna film also some content today. Got a few parcels that just arrived. I've got 2 Rimmel London ones and 1 Black Ballad and ORS. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Manuela. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, I feel like I never address my loyal subscribers. If you're not new here and you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I love you, I appreciate you, and all of your efforts. I see you, it's massive. We've got mousse, which I use to get these heatless curls. We have the Nourishing Sheen Spray as well. We've got some sulfate-free shampoo, which I haven't used, but I'm going to use when I next wash my hair. And then we've got Super Softening Deep Treatment Conditioner. Again, I'm going to use this on hair wash day. And then we've got the Multi-Use Styling Cream, which I will be using when I style my hair after wash day. I'll keep you guys posted. So far, loving the mousse. I feel like the heatless curls came out really nicely. And then I also received some bits from Rimmel London. These 2 boxes here that I opened up and filmed for TikTok and Instagram. There's a bunch of stuff. They got me grounded coffee beans because they collaborated with Black Sheep Coffee. In the lid here, you can see they've given me like lip oils, mascara, blush, highlighter, bronzer. I cannot wait to use this lip oil in Deep Cherry. Look at that color. Insane. Brown eyeliner. Can't wait to do the makeup look. It's gonna be amazing. Outfit of the day is giving barista. Don't mind the back of my head again, because it's not your business. This is the filling that came inside this box here. So I'm gonna try and be creative. I've got this coffee filter from the kitchen. So I'm gonna try and like put the lip liners in there, make it look good so I can use it as like a cover photo for the reel. And then obviously we've got the black sheep coffee here. I literally would make a cup of coffee right now, but I want to keep this packaging how it is. No, I don't like that. Put it down in there. We can have this here with the lip liners and stuff inside, and then this box can kind of stay in the background like this. This is what it looks like when I'm creating content, honestly. Boxes everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna make it look cute whilst I talk to you guys about Real Housewives of London. If you haven't watched that show, you need to watch that show. The drama, the gossip, like those traits I feel like I try to remove myself from in real life, but reality TV makes me feel like maybe my life isn't all that dramatic. But yeah, I just watched the reunion. My favorite housewife has to be Nessie. I love her. She's pure-hearted. She doesn't want to start problems, but everyone's like, you've got to pick a side. I really like Panthea. She's drama all over, but I do love her. I love her character, her energy. I love Amanda. She's iconic. Get back to Paddington. Obsessed. Every time she talks about being a model, I'm like, that's literally me. She's like, I am a model, my net worth is this, I do this, I've started my own business. I'm like, yeah, girl, you tell them who you are, let them know. But she can get nasty sometimes. She can be nasty. When the claws come out, the claws come out. I'm like, ah. Karen, love her. She's funny. Karen is hilarious. I'm not watching anything else at the moment. That was like my main obsession. Then I started watching old episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and now I'm watching sad rom-coms and crying my eyes out. Anyway, let's do this. I also need to edit my birthday vlog. It should be out way before this vlog is out. Some of this. This might be a bit thick. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Do some of the pencils. So this is what I imagined in my head, you know? Initially I was going to put everything inside the pot, have this in, but it looks kind of weird. I don't want the barcode in it, so I'm going to have to open them, put them back down. Satisfying sounds. And then just kind of evaluate everything. Yeah, no, I don't like this. Yeah, I think it's given a little bit now. Okay, I like it. You know what would have been better? To put all of this inside here. Elevated but hidden. It's red. I might keep this, you know, for some Christmas packaging because it's eaten. Not all of it, just some of it, right? You get the coffee in the background and then you put the products in here. I think I prefer how it was before. I can even put my nails in here. Like, what? PJs are on. Anyway, I'm gonna chill now, watch a movie before getting ready again to go out later. I don't know what to wear. I know I've got like a few hours, but I know I'll get to like the time I need to be ready and be like, I don't know what to wear. But at least my hair and makeup is done. I feel this need to like switch up my content really bad. Something needs to change. I feel like I keep doing the same content. I don't want it to be a UGC channel, like a whole unboxing channel. That's not what I do. We'll see what the new year has to bring, but I'm gonna make an effort to vlog more often. I think whilst I've been working full-time, it's been really hard to balance everything, but it's like little pockets of time here and there that you find to make it work. I went to McDonald's, decided to treat myself to a little burger. McCrispy, one of my favourites. And then I've got some sweet curry sauce. Is this the one that they've changed? No, the sweet and sour used to be one of my faves. They changed the whole combination, the whole flavour. I said, I'm not having that again. And then we've got some fries, some medium fries. Hi everyone. So today is Tuesday. It is my day off from work. It's never really a day off from work. It's always I need to catch up on my content creation. My plans for the day are to film content for Beauty Pie. I've got 3 beautiful lip crayons from Beauty Pie that they've sent to me. I'm gonna create some content with a plain background. But I just realized when I was doing my makeup, I put my lip product on, and obviously it's just out of habit, but I realized I'm gonna have to take it off so that I can use the lip crayons. Anyway, so the plans for the day: film the content, I'm gonna go run some errands. I need to go to the post office to return my ASOS parcels because I am addicted to online shopping. I've got a Christmas party coming up tomorrow for work. I feel like I don't tell you guys a lot about my job that I do outside of content creation, modeling and music. I obviously have a 9-to-5 life. That's how I can afford to live in London as of right now, but the aim is to one day just do everything I love, especially during these winter months. I'm not doing a lot of like physical photo shoots because it's cold. I don't want to leave the house. I'm literally hibernating. So that's when UGC comes in hand, because brands will send products directly to my house and then I'll just film the content from the comfort of my warm bedroom, which is like perfect. And then it also motivates me to get up and ready for the day. Normally I would be in bed right now still having a lie-in. Honestly, I've just had a nice slow morning. Woke up, got ready, showered. I made some French press instant coffee. Sounds better than it is. I'm not a massive coffee drinker. Well, that's a lie. I like to drink coffee at work. I try not to make coffee at home just because there's no reason as to why I need to wake up every day and have coffee. To me, it makes no sense. Coffee actually has the opposite effect on me. It makes me very sleepy. Even right now, I find that I'm falling asleep. But I'm also on my period and I feel like it's best to avoid caffeine when you're on your period. That's what I like to do anyway. Caffeine and sugar, but that's the one thing I crave is like sugar and like caffeine. But the perfect thing that I want right now is a matcha and a chocolate chip brownie, but I don't need that. I'm just thinking about that, but how good would that be right now? I'm watching YouTube videos on my Nintendo Switch. This is the current setup right now. Got my straightener here, makeup here, curler there. This is like the Skin in Me beauty bag, but I've got all my makeup there. I really need to wash these brushes because yeah. And then all the hair tools there, then my boyfriend's photography stuff there. And then I'm gonna have to film the voiceover for the content I'm gonna film for Beauty Pie. And then after that, I'm gonna relax a little bit and then start getting ready to see Joy Crooks live. I'm gonna go with my boyfriend. We're gonna go to the O2 Brixton Academy, which is where Joy Crooks is performing. I'm really excited to see her live. It's basically her Juniper tour for 2025. I saw her live in 2021 at the O2 Kentish Town, and that was such a good time. Yeah, look at the hair, guys. I finally learned how to curl my hair. It's given. Obviously, it's all like crispy because I need to brush it out. But I just put a bunch of hairspray in it. Let's see what this fringe is saying, and then I'm gonna start making the content. I will see you guys later. Bye. Mwah. I just took the curler out of my hair. I'm never, I promise you now, I'm never gonna get a fringe again because I love how it looks on me, but the maintenance, oh girl, it's too much. And I still wake up late knowing that I need time to do my hair.